Alright, so today we're going to be doing another Inktober piece, and it is fancy. I do two Inktober pieces here, fancy and teeth. And I like the teeth one better, but, no big. This thing has nothing to do, really, with the prompt. I kind of made a fancy-looking girl, like a girl who can read the stars and is holding this globe. And for some reason, I was like, yeah, fancy, mixed with the prompt, right? I used several reference pictures. One was a drawing reference picture, and one was an actual person reference picture. And at first I was going to be making her holding a scroll, but I decided not to do that. So I did this piece digitally because I was like, well, I mean, some people think that Inktober can't be done digitally, but also I am so bad at digital ink, so I still need to practice digital ink, so I decided to do both pieces digitally, and I put them together. And right now we are doing the line art. Well, this piece is actually just in black and gray, and as you can see, there's like a snake wrapped around her neck. I was going to make her a little bit older, but then decided to keep her a little bit younger, and to be honest, the face kind of turned more baby, and the body did not match up with the face, but I feel like anime does that anyway, so whatever. And there's a moon behind her, a black moon that I put behind her, and she's sort of floating there. In both pieces it's floating, but the other one makes more sense. We'll get to that later. And so I wanted to make the ball glowing, but I wanted to experiment with a different type of inking style with the glowingness, so I decided to do that. I used the circle tool and then erased it with the eraser thing. And my brush is being so weird, like the pressure is inconsistent all of a sudden. Like, I don't put much pressure on it, but it still pops up a lot of pressure. You see a lot of pop-ups here, popping up other things to save the files, but whatever. If you see any skips in this video, it's probably because it stopped recording and I forgot to turn it back on. Then I'm taking the brush and the hair behind it, I lower the opacity for that hair on the eraser brush and then erase it to make it look less showy and glowy. It makes it more, the orb look glowy because it's lighter there. So I was thinking about adding a moon, and I decided to add a moon here. It doesn't exactly match up too well, but yeah, a huge jump here, and adding the shading for her because I didn't want it to just be this. Like, it doesn't look bad, but I didn't want it to just be this. So I'm just adding that here, and I do like this piece actually, but it's not exactly what I expected, but I still like it. I like the hair. I did a different type of hair here because, again, I wanted to experiment with the inking since it was the focal point of this piece. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I add a blush too later, but I'm doing the eyes, and I wanted the eyes to be like a moon because it's like she's looking at the moon, whatever. And next piece now, you can see there's a little bit of sketch already happening here. I go between two sketches and trying to figure out which one I like better. I end up going with the first type of sketch because I like how it looks better. The problem was teeth, so I was thinking, what if it was like a tooth fairy, but like in my sort of way of liking drawing it. And tooth fairies aren't what you think, actually. They don't just steal teeth. I mean, they don't do that. They basically, this tooth fairy is an evil tooth fairy who kills children and takes their teeth. It's like money to them. It's like they're stealing their teeth. Yeah, basically. Or they yank them out, or you know, really gruesome stuff like, you know, yank all their teeth out. So you don't want to be visited by it because it's like a monster, you know? You don't want to be visited by the tooth fairy. So I go in this flying pose, and I'm gonna warn you that a big chunk of footage got lost because my computer just turned off, just completely shut off. And it was not saved the recording, so I kind of redid it actually for you so you could see a little bit. But I wasn't gonna redo everything, so you're not gonna see everything. But yeah, we're just doing the line art, and he's being like, shh, you know, shh. It's like a little kid fairy, you know, because, you know, don't tell anyone. I don't know what I thought, but I want him to be turning back with the bag, so the bag of teeth would be the focal point and his face. So he's kind of floating. It kind of looks like he's sneaking. Either way, it actually works, but I wanted him to be more floating. And I could have fixed that a little bit by, you know, doing something with the leg and making it look less like it's off the ground, but I wasn't gonna redo anything at this point. And so I'm drawing in the teeth painfully. Like, it actually took a lot longer than I thought. They're not even good teeth, but yeah, just a huge bag of teeth. And I don't know, like, I'm pretty excited for Halloween. I do makeup looks for Halloween, so I'm really excited for it. And I copy and paste some of the teeth because, you know, I was being lazy, but also I don't want to draw all those teeth. I guess I didn't have to make it so detailed, but I decided to. And the color scheme we're doing for pastel, creepy, cute, not creepy cute, gothish look. So at first I thought I was going to go with a yellow and green, but that would have worked, but I decided to go with a yellow and aquamarine look. And I want to do yellow and green sort of look again, but yeah. I wanted to do red lighting since I keep doing purple lighting all the time. So this is what I'm doing, and I put him, I actually added a little bit different line art, so later I put like spikes on him on some of the places that he has. Also, I put him with elf ears, so a big chunk of footage got skipped here. So yeah, now you see the spiked socks look thing that I've seen other people do, so I decided to do, and some of the blood I already drew right there. All the blood, actually. So yeah, I actually do like kind of how the blood came out. Purple socks, a little, like, his front bangs are purple too. I decided to do that. And he has spikes at his little things. And later I add wings, but I actually don't show it because it's already done. So yeah, which piece do you like? I hope you like it. I add blush also, you know, in little eye bags. I hope you like it. If you do, tell me which one you like below. Are you doing Inktober? Are you excited for Halloween? And yeah, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Poodles, my noodles, and don't forget to draw a poodle.